What's up, y'all? Man, your boy back. You know what I'm saying? Thank y'all. Everybody's been chiming in with me thus far, man. Listen, this message is something really special to me. You know what I'm saying? And those who know, they know. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna try to take up too much of y'all time, but this one really deep and important to me. So this one here is called "Be Obedient to God," man. And I know it's self-explanatory to those who know, but it's very important that you be obedient, man, because we need God now more than ever. You know what I'm saying? We need that righteous guidance. We need that provision. We need somebody that got our back that's beyond the physical realm. You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of stuff, believe it or not, we go through is spiritual. And we need that spiritual tag team mate, because we need that teammate spiritually. And you just better make sure you're on the right team. When I say be obedient to God, I mean the holy God, by the way. Because we all know there's a bunch of gods out here, but we serving Yahweh, the righteous, holy God. You feel what I'm saying? So let me be clear on that. And again, that's a real good message I got coming for y'all. But right now, we're going to stay on topic with this one here. Just be obedient to God, man. I got two quick testimonies for y'all real quick. First one, a lot of my friends know this one already. And let me kind of say this first. In order for you to receive these blessings, you got to live a certain type of way, y'all. Y'all got to be willing to make sacrifices. And what I mean by sacrifices is probably not what you're thinking, you know what I'm saying? Like, I ain't talking about drinking no blood or giving up a family member, nothing crazy like that. I'm just talking about, the Bible says you got to die daily, you know what I'm saying? And you can't always be about pleasing yourself. That's what I mean by sacrifice. We all gonna be faced with the temptation to do this and that, but that's where the sacrifice come in. You know what I'm saying? Because you gotta sacrifice doing what you wanna do to do what God say do. You know what I'm saying? And generally, he just wants you to follow the 10 Commandments. Most of us know the 10 Commandments. If you don't know, you could Google it, look it up. Thou shalt not kill, steal, adultery, all that good stuff, right? But anyway, it's so important that we just be in alignment with God's assignment for our lives. You know what I'm saying? We can't be out here just trying to please what we want to do all day and please our flesh all day. That's where the sacrifice coming in. You got to give up what you want, right? So anyway, let me drop these little quick testimonies on y'all real quick on how a testimony on sacrifice and how it can ultimately turn into a blessing if you doing it the right way, So long story short, y'all, I'm gonna try to make this video quick. My friends know this. I used to work at this place, and man, I had this beautiful woman, man. She was all over me, man, and don't get it twisted, I was all over her because she was really, really, really nice. I'm talking about she checked all the boxes. I mean, she had the face, she had the charisma, personality, she had the body. I'm talking about bang, bang, bang. I'm talking about she just was hitting on all cylinders, y'all. And girl, she was all that in a bag of zaps, y'all. She was popping. I wanted her. On a scale of 1 to 10, I wanted her 20, right? That's how bad. I'm talking about tossing and turning in my sleep at night thinking about it. Some of y'all fellas know what I'm talking about when it gets real like that. I was just consumed by my lust. I mean, I was just in a whirlwind of lust concerning this girl, right? That's how bad she had my mind gone. I was just, don't talk about them now, get full of that, yeah, I'm turning my life around now. That was a little while ago, but back then, y'all, it was hard getting through the night. Y'all, some of y'all fellas know what I'm talking about. Anyway, so the feeling was mutual though. It's like, that same energy I had toward her, she was giving it back. So that just made it even worse because it's like, damn, she right there with me with the book, with the foolishness, Long story short, all that was good, fine, and dandy. The only problem was, y'all, she was married. I know. I'm telling you, bro. And I'm gonna tell you how the devil works. He know just what to hit you with. I had to take off the hoodie. I just got so frustrated thinking about it. But anyway, it was just crazy because it's like I ain't never have a woman that beautiful wanting me like that. Like, it was mutual. Like, she wanted me. I ain't even have a car, y'all. I was walking back and forth to work. She knew that. She knew I was walking to work. How many women gonna mess with you knowing you ain't got no car, knowing that you down bad? But it didn't matter because she liked me as a person. See, that devil, he know what to do. That dude devil ain't no joke, bro. He know how to make you fold, and he know just what it's gonna take. Right? But we gotta be strong. So long story short, I was messing, with her at work. I ain't never crossed the line. And I'm talking about that booty. Anyway. Anyway. She was so fine, y'all. So beautiful, so pretty. But she was married. And most fellas, man, they would have said, man, and I'm single. Still, I was single at that time. Still. So it's like, I ain't have much to lose, you know what I'm saying? But at the same time, you got to keep in mind them commandments, y'all. You ain't got to know every verse of the Bible. Just follow those commandments and live them the best way you can. And if you're doing that, I'm pretty sure you're being obedient to God when you're doing that. Just be obedient to God by following those commandments, man. He laid them out there for you. Super easy, nothing super technical. Long story short, this woman was married, and I didn't mess with her because of that. I left her alone. I had to shut that down because I'm like, yeah, I want you, but I'm obedient to the Lord first. And that's why I had to cut that relationship off and end that relationship, because it was like, I'm not about to cross my Father and put myself at risk to going to hell just to say I had, or I was with a beautiful woman, or drop dead most beautiful. This was one of the most beautiful women I've ever seen in my entire life. I'm talking about, if I had to choose, we talking about top 3 out of all the women I've seen. I'm talking about, how many women I haven't seen? I'm talking about just looking at probably millions, and she got to be in the top 3, right there in front of my face, tempting me, wanting me. She telling me, we gotta be careful. Now, I don't know where the blessing gonna come from that experience, because it didn't work out for me. I didn't get nothing. It was bad. I said, no, I can't do it. It didn't work out for me. But I hope that she realized the error of her ways and got herself right. I don't know how God gonna bless me, but I know one thing: He been keeping me, and it's probably because of that. But that's what I mean by sacrifice. So anybody that want to know about that, I done chop that down real quick, right? I had to give up what I wanted to do and what most men would have did to do the right thing. You know what I'm saying? So that's what a sacrifice means, And I'm gonna give another quick example before I go about what I mean by sacrifice and how God will bless you for being obedient. This happened to me yesterday, actually. So I goes in the store, I go in Walmart, right? And I had a little bottle of water, the little bottle of waters they be having in the little 48 packs and stuff like that. So I just had a single bottle. I went in the store, didn't think about it, just drinking my water, right? Going in the store. So I'm looking for my little grocery, what I'm searching for, whatever I'm searching for. And I'm in there, and I goes down the water aisle. And I remember I had a bottle of water when I walked in, a little 16.9 ounce. So I go down the water aisle, and I see buku water, like somebody opened up a pack, and there was just a bunch of waters laying everywhere, right? Y'all remember, right? One of the commandments, thou shalt not steal. Okay, let's get back to the story. So I'm walking down the water aisle, and I'm seeing like the same exact bottle I got, the same exact brand, everything. They all over the place. And my water, mind you, I just came like from, you know what I'm saying, doing a little workout, whatever. So this water didn't taste as good as that water. It's kind of like a refill. And I'm big on, I could sense it, y'all. I like Fiji. I could sense when the water is clean and when it's tap or when it's been poorly filtered or whatever. I could taste the difference. I'm like, oh man, this water nasty. But the water was decent, so it didn't matter. But I was drinking or whatever, and I went down the aisle, and they had like a bunch of water, the same waters everywhere, all over. Somebody opened it up, bag, kid or whatever, right? Nobody was gonna buy it because it was part of a pack. It just was open. So guess what? It ran across my mind the thought. The temptation came. The temptation always comes first, and then you have the decision, right? That's how it goes. So the temptation came, and I was like, you know what? I'm gonna just swap this water out with the water I got, because ain't nobody gonna know. I mean, they all over where I could just simply walk past, drop it off, pick up the other one, and keep it going. Nobody wasn't gonna tell. I even looked around. I said, where the cameras at? Because, it wasn't no big deal, right? I just thought that nobody wasn't going to care. Just pick it up, keep it going, right? So I'm looking at like, okay, ain't got no cameras around, you know what I'm saying? No big deal, right? It's just water. One bottle of water with all these bottles everywhere, nobody going to notice. And like I said, I scooped it out, ain't no camera. But God was watching. And you got to keep that in mind. It's like, you know what I'm saying? So anyway, the thought came across my mind. I said, it ain't nobody gonna know it. I just boop, drop it, boop, keep it moving, all right? I walked in with the buyer. Everybody know I had when I came to the store. Nobody gonna know me. And as I finished doing my scan, I looked around, and right as I was about to turn and go get it, God reminded me, they're stealing. And I'm like, to me, it's a small thing, but it's still stealing at the end of the day. You feel what I'm saying? So I'm like, you know what? Father, you right. I remember, he said, thou should not steal. And I said, Father, I ain't gonna steal. I've been told myself I ain't stealing no more. I said, I ain't stealing. I said, you know what? Yeah, it ain't no big deal. Nobody gonna care. And I'm pretty sure I get away with it. But it's still wrong. It's still stealing at the end of the day. I said, nah, I ain't gonna do it. And I just kept my bottle of mid water and just kept it moving, right? So as I get in the car, I turn on the car and I notice I ain't got no gas. And I'm like, damn. I'm like, okay. So I go into my little thing I be having on me, but I ain't had that much money, and I had like $7 or something in it. And I'm like, damn, this ain't enough. I mean, obviously I could have got something later, but I'm like, damn, I want to get something now, because I'm en route, and where I was going was a little bit far off. So I'm like, damn, I got to go here, and I ain't got no damn but a couple of dollars on me. So I'm like, okay, I'm about to put everything I got in here, because I know I be having like little loose change and stuff in the car, so I'm gathering all my little money or whatever. And the Holy Spirit, remember, the Holy Spirit talk to us in a small, still voice. So something, it's like it be whispering. Something told me like, look under your seat. Look under your seat. So I'm like, all right, it's a good idea. Fuck it, it might do have something under the seat. I go in there, I'm thinking I'm going to find, okay, I'm about to give me a little dime, quarter. I'm about to put all my little dime quarters that been falling under there for months. I'm about to get all that and come up with about $12 right quick. Right? Shit, man, how about I went to that seat and found $20? $20, y'all, under the damn seat. Now, when I'm assuming I was in the car, right, counting up, and it must have failed. Usually I ain't about to leave no money down there, even if it's $3, But for some reason, I don't know how it happened, y'all, $20 under the seat. And I reflected on it, and I say, damn, how much that bottle of water cost, y'all? About like $1? So pay attention to that testimony, y'all. I just gave y'all an example on what the sacrifice was. I didn't get the water, didn't touch that man's wife. You know what I'm saying? Now again, I don't know what's gonna come from the situation with the wife, but I know that was the blessing with the water right there. How me being obedient had me winning in the end. So I'm letting y'all know how important it is to be obedient with God, man. I hope those 2 testimonies, man, helped y'all on how important it is to be obedient with God, because like I said, in this world, man, we need somebody to help us fight our spiritual battles. We can't do it on our own. I don't care how many people know, how much money we got, how many provisions we can make, how many good relationships, whatever. We can't do it by ourselves, because this is a spiritual war, not just physical for those who know, and if y'all want me to elaborate on that, put that in the comment section. But y'all, I just want to say y'all be obedient to God, the righteous God, the holy God, the one that's going to tell you do the right thing, not go mess with that woman wife, right? The holy God. Because we know there's a bunch of them out here, a bunch of guys, let's be clear. Make sure you serving the right one that's going to have you, when you leave this place, you're going to be happy and not fearful. But that takes a little sacrifice. You got to sometimes sacrifice what you want to do the right thing in the end. So I just want to say thank y'all for chiming in once again. It's your boy Jay Teller. You know, thank y'all for y'all prayers. We've been praying for my consistency, and I'm going to keep delivering for y'all. And I want to say, man, I love y'all, but God love y'all more, man. You know what? That's a fact. And I appreciate you for the view. Later.